Welcome, everybody. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone, and with me tonight we have. That's you, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm Andrew. I play Grizz, our dwarven Kensai monk.
Megan.
Hi, and it was all right because I was surrounded by a bunch of Ohioans with bread bags on their shoes. Megan, and I'm playing Stride, the Eldrin, Knowledge Cleric. There it is.
Very cool. Pixie.
Pixie's a fucking idiot. Hello. I was like, oh my god, you're muted. Oh my god. No, the tab was muted. The Twitch tab was muted for me from earlier. I'm a fucking moron. It's fine. I'm Pixie. I'm a disaster sorcerer playing Fable Frost. I do not see Phoenix Soul Sorcerer / Bard. I am sick. I apologize.
And making their grand return.
That's me. Hi, I'm Carlos. I'm playing Thousand Fahrenheit, the half-orc tiefling forge cleric.
All right, sounds good. We are going to do a couple of quick announcements. We're getting a little bit of a late start. Look at me, camera. Look at me. There you go. You, me. There we go.
I thought you were yelling at me.
No, not you. We're getting a late start. We're having some tech fights. Some of us are sick. Some of us just walked in from work. We are, as our name describes us, both disasters. And since this group is going to be fighting some mythical mummy lords this evening, they are in danger. So before we get to the action, let's do some quick announcements. Megan, would you mind telling us about Norse Foundry?
I would love to tell you about Norse Foundry. NorseFoundry.com, makers of fine gemstone and metal dice. That's right. They also work with Elderwood Academy for their dice vaults. They're absolutely phenomenal. And if you use the promo code that's in chat now, which is REPRPG, you get 15% off of your order, which is no small dice.
Yeah. All right. Definitely go and check them out. It is absolutely awesome. Also, Andrew, why don't you tell us what's going on with Easy to Spell?
Yes. Where the name's easy to spell, and we did it wrong anyway, because we're morons. Yeah, we play Sundays at 6 p.m. Central. Most Sundays. This last one, we were some of us were not feeling well, didn't feel really up to streaming, but it's okay because you got to watch Pixie build drums, and I feel like it's kind of equal exchange in the universe and all that. But yeah, come hang out. We would just play classic high fantasy D&D in a homebrew setting. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully, we start seeing more people over there.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely go and check them out. I'd love to come by, check it out, and maybe come hang out with you guys one night and see what trouble we can get into.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yes. And Carlos, what do you got going on?
Yeah, you know, the usual. Come check us out at the Junk Drawer. The Junk of our everything from
Carlos, we're going to take that one again from the top because you said check us out at
Welcome
because
back, Carlos. You know what's the problem? My nails are like an inch long, so that's the problem. Anyways, take two. Yeah, check us out at thejunkdrawer.com. That's where I play with the Junk Drawer Show. Or actually, it's actually thejunkdrawershow.com. What am I saying? There you can check out our Twitch, our Instagram, our every social media site that we have. We usually play Tuesday nights, but you can always catch it on Thursdays on YouTube. Yeah, so check us out. It's been a while.
It has. That's okay. But the campaign's going well over there at Junk Drawer.
So we took a little bit of a hiatus because
Sure.
one of us is about to be a dad. Not me, but one of our other players is going to be a dad soon in the next couple weeks. So he's doing dad duties, and then with the holidays working the theme parks, my schedule was a little wonky.
Of course.
Hopefully I'll be able to start coming here soon and going there soon. So yeah, we're actually going to be in the middle of trying to stop Ragnarok soon. So that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotta keep an eye out for both the Ragnaroks and everything else. We're super excited to have you here with us. Pixie, is there anything? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. Pixie, is there anything you would like to announce before we get into the adventures this evening?
No, I will fuck it all up. Move on.
Can I make a quick announcement?
Please.
Yes.
Thank you. Those of you that are in the Orlando area, please come out. I got an emergency trivia gig this Wednesday.
Oh!
At Aruga's. It's going to be general trivia. One of their investors is swinging by, and they decided to pull out the big guns to try to impress him. So that'll be 7 o'clock at Aruga's Sports Grill and Bar on University by Full Sail. It's going to be a really awesome time, and they won't beat it as hard as they were for Geek Night, I promise.
I was on board for it, but that's good. General trivia. Nicely done. Fantastic. Super excited about that. Congratulations on the last minute emergency booking. Also, you've been playing some ESO over on your channel, Meg_up, right?
Yes. And on Friday, they're announcing their new expansion.
Okay. Sounds good.
Is it going to beat the Scribs in Waiting?
Scribs and Wait. Yeah, it's obvious. No, it's what was
that's
it?
been haunting me.
It was, what was the bash 'em up something? No, it's Pandaria, because the teaser trailers, the three ships sailing somewhere. So it's finally the Pandaria expansion.
That's good. There's been a distinct lack of anthropomorphized pandas.
Period. In all media. Media. Yeah. So finally, my letter writing campaign has come to fruition.
There we go.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. Okay, cool. Well, let's get into tonight's adventure, shall we? Our adventure takes place in the Feywild as an ancient cabal of early men, of a missing link between humans and the Daedra that were Daedra, doesn't matter. Daedra, there we go. That were left behind by the two. Thank you. Devas, there it is. By the two blind gods, have begun to enact their vengeance upon their former allies, the arch-fae of the Feywild. Each of the seasonal courts suffering great defeats in the recent days, generation, time? Time's weird in the Feywild. Who knows? Our heroes are the archivists, and they have traveled here in an effort to help their wonderful friend Saride, and who is an Eladrin from from the city of Rose and Thorns, that has been buried beneath these choking sands. They traveled to what they believe to be is the primary ziggurat of the of these ancient mummified lords. They fought off a scouting party. They began to brave the dangers of this mummified crypt, realizing that it is partly a tomb, a prison tomb created by the captors of these mummy lords. I have their names. I wrote them down, and I didn't throw it away.
Can we get some applause in chat for that, which has not happened in 4 years of us running these games? 4 years!
That's right. Sect. Thank you so much. So you guys you had traveled down this primary pyramid. This primary ziggurat seemed to house multiple levels. The traps were designed to injure and slow down, but not kill or necessarily deter. It seems as though something has in the philosophy changed from the time that this was a prison to now it being the home and castle keep of these ancient mummified creatures. And just before the end of last week, our very brave dwarven monk went diving into a pool of acid and opened his eyes underwater multiple times. And
Like a true hero.
like a
Yeah,
true
brave is a great choice of word there.
You're
It's,
welcome.
yeah, there are others, but
I mean, listen, the diving in the acid was brave in and of itself, but the part where like, this pool is very chlorinated. I'm gonna open my eyes to see what's going on here, is perhaps a little on the rough side. But you guys had just opened the door. Grizz is blinded currently from the effects of that acid water. And as you guys were making your way into the chamber of the Mummy Lord sect, the darkened space of pure black swirled with the ash and sand mixture, and you heard the ominous voice ring out through the chamber. Good. Yes. More flesh for the sands. And see that you have come. And yet, you lack my heart. And with that, the sand of the pyramid that had been sort of glued together in this stone-like substance. Everything in this place is of that sand, and ash of death, begins to drop. You feel it as though you are sinking into quicksand, actually even faster. The bottom of the floor seems to drop out from beneath Grizz and Saride and Fable, as well as Tauroth and Treasure, who had been with you guys just moments before. And as you come falling into this sand pit of the pyramid, the brief moment of fear that you have of being engulfed and buried alive beneath these sands is quelled very quickly as you feel the pelting rush of a gale force wind, of a hurricane-like wind, as the sands begin to chip away at you. You all find yourselves falling outside of the pyramid. The pyramid has sort of dropped out a large portion of it just into pure sand and expelled you necessarily from the chamber. As you hit the sand, I would like the three of you that were here last week to make me acrobatics checks, please.
Get it, girl.
Natural fucking 20 for a 26. The opposite of last week's rolls. Ah! Oh, the ears flop when I do that. That was fun.
Andrew?
16 for me.
16, nice. That's all right.
3.
3, okay. As you guys are being thrown about by this wind, you hit one of the large, soft sand dunes. No fall damage just because you're being carried away by this sand wind so viciously. But Saride, you are prone, and you're having trouble seeing. In fact, everybody is suffering from about half concealment as this sandstorm just begins to rush over you all. I'd like everyone, including Thozen, thank you, including Thozen, to make me perception checks.
But we would be at disadvantage?
You are... Yes, you are at disadvantage.
Can I roll it? Because I'm already blind.
You're blind, so you can make me a perception check at disadvantage to see if your other senses pick up on anything. But
Never mind, I'm back. A5.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
It's rolling. 12.
12. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you guys are lightly obscured, was the technical term for that. Fable, you're sort of turned your head and shielding your face from the beating of the sand against your body. It stings something fierce. As the rest of you guys look, you can see the tornado-like whirling of the sands sort of splits the party, breaks the dune down in half. And Grizz, as loud as this sandstorm is, it sounds the wind is deafening almost, but in the midst of it you hear a deep and frustrated exhale. It is, and in that deep breath, the sounds of the tornado sort of pick up. Saride, you and Thozen, because you are not blind, you sort of hear that, but you're a little distracted by the face taking shape within the sands that just comes swirling over you, and with a massive maw of grouped up ash and fine silting sand just comes pounding down on top of you. Thozen, you had seen your friend sort of get thrown out and begun making a run to try to get there, and it's just before you reach Sarai that this face in this visage in the storm thunders down on all of you. I would like you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
That's a 26.
A 12?
Okay.
18 plus 8.
Nice.
6.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Yeah, DC of 15. That is, if you failed, you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and if you succeeded, you take 8, as each of you are buried beneath this sand.
Oh, good. It's time for my actual nightmare. Excellent.
You all start digging yourselves up and out. Well, I don't know. You tell me. Does anybody want to stay in the sand? Okay, cool.
It's cozy. We're just gonna take a desert nap. We'll get brought back just fighting for the wrong side.
Sure, exactly. Well, that's one of those like dumb DM things where it's like, obviously, I'm pretty sure you want to dig yourself out, but 6 out of the 10 times.
If we were running this at a public game store, there'd be some jackass who's like, "No, can I swim? I want to stay down here and see what happens to me."
I want to stay in the sand.
Die.
Like, all right, great, you stay in the sand. Digging your way out, make yourselves athletics checks. You're gonna dig out. It's just a determination of like how long it's gonna take you.
A 19.
Okay.
18.
Yeah. 15.
Okay. The other three of you dig yourselves out. Grizz, your like hand is they're barely seeing fingers, and
Every time I dig, it burns into my skin.
Would I be able to assist him if I see his hand?
Sure, yeah, Thosin, absolutely. You get yourselves out, Thosin. You're kind of on your hands and knees, barely getting yourself. You see his hand. You grab a hold of it, and as you pull Grizz out, the overhead sun, as you've dug yourself out of the sand beneath, which is the closer you get to the surface, you can feel the oppressive heat of the sun directly overhead. This is the summer court. This is absolutely high noon all day, every day. Normally it would be a vast verdant land of jungle and forest and life. But here in this desert, you're feeling the heat. And then as you pull Grizz up, the rest of you sort of choking out fistfuls of sand, the shadow that casts over you makes you immediately shiver in cold. I would like everyone to flip for initiative. Bad guys are on a 7. Who is above a 7?
I'm on a 12.
All right. So Grizz will go first, then bad guys, and then Thosin, and then you guys will tell me who is after that. So, Grizz, you are prone in the sand. You can't see, but you can feel your skin getting cold. At the start of your turn, I'm going to give you a Constitution saving throw to see if you can brush away some of this blindness from your eyes.
I'm switching away from my metal dice because that is Constitution 6.
You're trying, but every time you go to open your eyes, it burns. You're not sure if at this point it's the acid or the sand or whatever, but you're trying to open them and you just can't at this point. But you're on the surface. You are prone. You can feel that there is something close for sure because it's casting a shadow, so it has to be relatively big, and because the sun is directly overhead, it kind of has to be looming on you guys. Like there's really no other way for it to exist.
Can I kind of guess the general direction, listen for it, or
as a bonus action, I'll give you a survival check.
Okay.
Or I'll give you a perception check. Sure, I'll take either one.
Perception 12.
12? Yeah, you get the general direction. Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna move in that direction. Use half my movement to stand up. Leaves me. I have 55. Does that leave me with 25 or 30 feet?
We round up in this house just to get things done faster. So you have 30 feet of movement. It is difficult terrain, so you're going to end up moving 15 feet after you stand up and start to stumble in that direction.
Okay. So I'll move 15 feet, just take a couple swings at what I hope is an empty air.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's what I've got.
Uh,
I'm assuming should I actually make attack rolls?
Roll me a percentile. See how close it is.
Percentile. 38.
A 38. A 20. There's something there for you to hit. Go for it.
Okay. Advantage because I'm blind. For 13.
For 13. 13, your axe comes swinging through and does not find bite. It just sort of sweeps through. You can feel the sand pass and then reform behind it. You can make another attack.
Will do. That is a 22.
That finds purchase.
spend a key point to add an extra D8 to the damage here.
Okay.
And that's going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points of slashing damage. All right. Good to know. Go ahead.
That's my turn.
Okay. Did you have a bonus action?
I thought I used the bonus action to make a.
Oh, you did.
perception
Yes.
check.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did. Thank you. Thank you for remembering. Up at the end of your turn, the Great Sect is going to. The rest of you can see he's going to use two legendary actions, use Whirlwind of Sand, and just sort of comes tornadoing through Grizz, and ends up teleporting just sort of through the group to end up on the other side of you, and you can see where he had passed these larger mummies just sort of lumbering behind them. One of them is engaged with Grizz. So you have the Mummy Lord and two of the larger mummies that are there. On sect. Trying to say something other than sex. Sect. On Seth's turn, he is going to cast Yep. He is going to cast Insect Plague over the group of you. It is a 20-foot area, so it is going to encompass all of you. I'd like all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
$16.
23.
6.
24.
Nice. DC of 17, so everybody saves except for Saride and...
And me.
Oh, I apologize. I misheard you then. So,
I got a 16.
yes. Thank you for your honesty. That is going to be 11, 18, 22 points of piercing damage. Half as much.
Exactly what you needed to ride down.
Half as much on a success. The Mummy Lord Seth.
Well, thank God we finally have a healer here. I mean...
Hey.
I will drive to your house.
Come on, bitch! I miss you!
The Mummy Lord's form sort of dissipates, and off of their headdress comes pouring this horde of swarming gnats that comes rushing out over you guys and just begins gnawing away at your bodies. After that, they are going to make a... they're going to run. They're going to move. They're going to move towards Thozen, who hasn't gotten up yet, and make a massive fist of sand is just going to sort of hammer down onto Thozen. So that is an 18 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah, I know you got all the armors on you. So the sand just sort of pours over Thozen, and as it drips away, he is A-okay. Who's up next? Thozen?
I think so. 7?
Thozen. Yep, you're good.
Okay. Shit. Now I'm split between two things. Of course it would be.
That's the drama.
Is it still the rule of you can only cast up to your level's worth of spells if it's a bonus action and an action?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run over to Grizz. Is he within 30 feet?
Grizz is within 30 feet. Yeah, Grizz is 15 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm going to.
So here's the thing. You were prone. It's 15 feet for you to stand up, and then you can get 10 feet. You're gonna be 5 feet away from him.
I'm not gonna make it. Okay. Then that changes things. Okay. I'll still crawl towards. No, I'm gonna go towards Saride.
Okay. Yeah, you
Can I
can.
make it to her?
You can get to Saride. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay.
That'll be.
As you start to move towards Saride, the Mummy Lord would get an attack of opportunity on you. Are you going to risk it?
I'm gonna risk it.
Okay. So yeah, as you get up, you start trudging through the sand towards the Mummy Lord. No longer has advantage, but that is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be. What is that? Is that a 5? Yeah.
While he's doing math, I need everyone in the Discord to go look at the arts and crafts section and the chunky owl bear plush that T.E. Graves fucking made. I need it!
The belly.
That is 21 points of bludgeoning. Excuse me. That is 14 points of bludgeoning damage plus 22 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 14 plus 22, 36
Six.
in total, and you said Constitution saving throw. So right, that's 15 points you're healing.
Thank you.
Con save is 18.
You're good.
And can I use? Yeah, I'm gonna use this because I've never used it. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna use my Shadowfell tattoo to activate Shadowy Defense.
Is that a bonus
take-
action?
It says when you take damage, you can use your reaction to become
Perfect.
substantial for a moment, and you cut the damage in half.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Why do I always forget that I have that? I use it for the stealth.
I've
I use it
never
for the-
used it.
Oh,
Fuck's sake,
man.
you're making a chunky beholder next.
30,
We're
30
gonna fight over that.
36 half
18.
is 18. Okay, thank you. Oh my god.
Okay.
And I'm still moving. Oh, I'm next to Saride, right?
You are next to Saride, and you have a bonus action remaining.
Oh god. I don't have anything. Yeah, I'm gonna forfeit my bonus action because I don't really have one.
Okay, sounds good. After Thozen, it is Saride
Fable.
or Fable? Fable. Okay.
Oh crap!
Yeah,
That
I
wasn't
got-
on my turn.
Yeah, that was. Are you done? You good?
I forgot that it was on my turn. I thought it was his turn that he was fucking me up.
Yeah, no, it me. Okay, fuck that nonsense. I am going to bonus action, because it has been more than a minute, I'm going to redo Mantle of Flame, because that just feels like I need to do it again. Yes?
Yes,
I
you do.
assume.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck this goddamn nonsense. Alright, well, it's time. How far away is Mummy Lord from me?
About 5 feet. He's right on top of you. He's right on
Alright,
top of
so-
all of you. Except for
amazing.
Grizz, who's like
Thank
15
you.
feet away.
All right. Cool. Excellent. Well, I hate that he's right there, but it's fine. I am going to... Shit.
At the end of Thozen's turn, he's going to use a legendary action for each creature within 10 feet, so everybody except for Grizz, to make a Constitution saving throw as his body just swirls with blinding dust.
The fact that none of these are spells, they're just effects. Sucks.
It's just mummy body.
I'm going to, because I'm dropping rapidly, use luck and roll that shit again.
Okay.
Thank God. 27.
Okay. Success.
I would fucking hope.
22.
Success.
Okay, great.
Con save Saride.
Oh, she's down.
No.
She's up.
She's up.
She's up again.
Pick
She
me
may be
back up.
about to go down, but she's up again.
You pick me up. 11.
You are blinded until the end of your next turn.
Ooh, I'm blind. No, I can't see.
I'm blinded by the sand.
Amazing. Okay. Well, fuck me. Yeah. I am going to make a choice. I bonus actioned Mantle of Flame.
Yep.
I am going to, looking at the everything that's happening and how close Riot is to going down again.
She is now that Thozen's here. Heyo!
Oh my god. Thank you. I'm so glad. For those of you who missed last season, they're a couple, and that's all of the interactions, and we are all here for it. On no complaints from anybody. We're like, yeah, go. What do you do? And have fun. Like, then fuck off. Okay, I am going to beat this guy to death with fire because he's close enough that this is not a ranged attack, right? Are you ranged? It's 30 feet from me. It's directly from me. So that's not a ranged spell attack. It's not even an attack. I just roll damage. Good. I'm going to use Agonize Scorcher.
Oh, they get a dex save.
They get a dex save. Yeah, I don't have
Yeah.
to. Is there any chance that his friend is behind him or no?
2 different directions. He teleported
That's fine, I'm just-
through you guys to get on the backside of you.
Fuck this guy. I'd like to hit him with fire.
Okay. So, dex saving throw for the Mummy Lord.
And he's wrecking us, so I'm actually upcasting this.
Okay. What level are you casting at?
3rd.
Okay.
Alright.
That is a 7, so that's going to fail.
Yes! That's gonna be, oh my god. Amazing. 23 points of fire damage.
Okay.
So that's, 46.
Yes, it is.
Yeah! Ah! Die, bitch!
Okay.
Panic! That's all I have.
Absolutely. Okay. Anything anything else? That's it. You got it. Cool. So Ride. At the end of Fable's turn, the Mummy Lord is going to. Fable, because you ended your turn in the area of the insect plague. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw for insect plague.
Because I hit him hard.
You did, so needs a 23 or better. 18 plus 8 for a 26. So it's going to maintain concentration. I need Thozen and Fable to both make Constitution saving throws against the insect plague for ending your turn in the area.
Yeah, it's a big area.
It is it's fireball
21.
area. 21 is a success.
Thank God.
22.
22 is a success. So you guys are going to take half damage. That is 10 points to each of you. Okay. And Saride.
Oh, okay, here's my question.
Yes.
I want to use Beacon of Hope. However,
Okay.
it is a 3rd level. I'm out of those slots, and it doesn't look like I can upcast it.
I will let you
You can
use
burn
a
it.
higher level spell slot to
Okay,
cast it.
Like, it wasn't appearing on the list of the others.
You
so
won't
I
gain
wanted
any
to-
additional benefit, but
Yeah, you don't get any extras, but you can always cast a higher spell level to a lower one.
Yeah, but normally they'll show up
Yeah.
in the list. That was my question. I was like, maybe this is one because I never used it. So we're going to we'll 4th level of, and I'll drop Beacon of Hope,
Okay.
and then I will 5th level Oh wait. Okay. So that's 4, 5, 9. I can do that.
What's the max level you can cast?
I don't know. It's our level, right?
What's the highest level spell on your list?
Oh, 6.
So you can cast now a second level spell. Or I'll give you third level because it's a third level
won't.
spell.
I don't. I'm upcasting it, so it's okay. I don't. Fuck. I'm going to cast. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm fucked. So I'm going to. Well, healing word myself
Okay.
at second level out of the staff.
Okay, great. So
Sorry.
it's maximized. 2d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
4, so 16, 22. Right?
I'm sorry, 2d4 for healing word. I said the wrong die. So that's 8 plus 4 for 12. You recover 12 hit points. Okay. And at the end of your turn, I need a Constitution saving throw.
What you do? Fascinating. Sorry. Oh, 14.
Okay, so that is going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Everything I just put on. Oh, what a waste of a slot. Okay.
And make me a Constitution saving throw to maintain Beacon of Hope.
Okay, come on, don't fuck me. 10.
That's enough. Okay. The end of your turn, Seth is going to. Since his turn, he's done Biting Dust. I believe that's it. He'll burn 2. He's gonna burn 2 legendary actions, and from his warping maw, you hear this. It is a blasphemous word. I would like all of you, except for Grizz, because you're all within 10 feet of him, to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16.
$11.
19.
What was that? 12, Thozen? Thozen and Saride, you are stunned until the end of the Mummy Lord's next turn.
Excellent. Okay.
New round.
Okay.
I don't like this game anymore.
The Mummy Lord is on a queen.
Go. I'll see you in 2 months. Bye.
Listen, you were supposed to fix us, Thozen! You were supposed to be the best of us!
You were supposed to be the one!
You were the chosen one!
I never chose to be the Avatar.
You're my brother, Anakin!
And of course you go first, and are just gonna fuck off your turn. If you went late, you're fine.
No, the Mummy Lord is on a queen as well, so it will go first.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it's queen.
Um,
Fuck.
Fable, you are not stunned. And
Yes, I am. I can pretend really well. Maybe he won't notice me.
Do you want to use your reaction as a performance check to pretend to be stunned?
Yes, I fucking do.
Okay, go ahead. I'll give you performance or deception, whichever one you would like.
Performance.
Okay. Its passive wisdom
They're the
is a
same.
19.
God, fuck.
Passive
Okay.
insight is a 19.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, excuse me. Is a
25!
doesn't matter. There you go.
25! An 18 plus my 7.
Okay.
When I'm blind, I can't see it. I'm so sad.
Okay. So, you three are stunned.
I'm faking it really well.
You are faking it super well.
I'm just scared. I'm not even doing it on purpose. I'm just terrified.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it knows it's acting before you guys. That's fine. I'm just gonna roll a d4 because
Great.
you're all you're all either stunned or blinded, so it's gonna hit one of you.
Also,
is how it's feeling.
when you get a chance, just so people can know, can you take off Treasure and Talroth on the D&D overlay and put in those in?
Let me do that right.
Look how fucked you can roll over and see. Most of us are in the red, and it looks like 2 people are fine. Those 2 people aren't here.
Okay. Let's see. Manage extensions.
Really, the only way you can be fine right now.
Not being here,
is
correct.
just not be here, yeah.
We don't
fine.
know what
It's
one
fine.
shots they're gonna have to do later in the week, though. That's just the 2 of them beneath the sands. We don't know what they're gonna pop out half dead.
It's them and
Narvi.
Narvi.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And Clever Stitch.
No.
That's the
Oh yeah,
18th
Clever
there.
Stitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those in. So I've got Sarai, Grizz, Fable, and those in. There you go.
All right. Once that updates, refresh your stream to make sure you see the updated overlay where you can hover and see how fucked we are. And you can also click on our character sheets.
Yep. Should be.
See our
should be
spells
there.
and shit. It's very cool.
So, for Thozen, it takes a large mummy lord step over to you, and as you are stunned, it is going to again gather up the energy of that sand, which is at this point mostly the ash of cremated fallen Eladrin, and is going to slam into you with it. And that is a 26 to hit.
God, you're killing me.
So that is going to be...
And my AC is high. Like, it's actually higher than what it says on my character sheet.
Oh,
'cause
yeah?
I don't know how to add the bonus to it, yeah.
yeah, I mean, he's got a +9 to hit with advantage, so he's gonna do okay. That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Plus... 3 is 5, plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 2 is 17 points of necrotic damage. And I need another Constitution saving throw.
That is a natural 1.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm back.
Okay. I need you to mark yourself down as cursed. And next time you do any healing or receive healing, I need you to remind me of that.
10-4. I will write it on a sheet of paper.
Okay.
Come and play, I said. You'll have so much fun, I said.
It's gonna be fine, she said.
That is it for Seth. Up next, I believe, is Thozen. Oh wait, no, it has its spell. So, Sacred Flame on Grizz. Need a dexterity saving throw. You have disadvantage because you are blind.
That is a 2 plus 8 for 10.
Okay, so that is going to fail. That is going to be 3d8 of, is it fire or radiant? Radiant? That's odd, but he has it, so we're gonna just roll with it. 13 points of radiant damage.
13, and I can have that from evasion, right? It doesn't say I have to see the effect. It's just on dex saving throws.
If it doesn't say it, then you're good. Yeah, I'd have to look up the wording for evasion.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Sorry, I said that as a question, but it was a statement. It
Then
doesn't
yes.
require that I see. Yeah,
That sounds good.
it's
yes,
just a very panicky statement.
of course.
I have evasion.
Yes, your monk-like instincts kick in, and you dodge a bit out of the way, so you can reduce that. Okay, Thozen.
Okay, so you said to let you know next time I cast a healing spell, right?
Yes, well, specifically next time you try to be healed. That's what matters.
Okay, next time I try to be healed. Okay.
Yep.
And does this include healing spells towards me?
Yeah.
By me? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because I don't want to meta, I'm going to do what I was planning on doing anyways. Because
Okay.
Beacon of Hope is still up.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah.
So I was going to cast... Well, I am going to cast...
I'll tell you what. If you want to use your bonus action to make a religion or arcana check to see if you, because you feel the effects of this curse creep over your armor. You feel it in your body. You know something is wrong. So if you want to take a second and rack your brain, see what you can remember about mummies to maybe save yourself from wasting the spell slot, I will let you do that.
I will do that then. I will take a bonus action and do a religion check,
Okay.
which is a 12.
So this is consistent for all mummies. From the lowliest mummy up to this guy and beyond. Part of their curse to undeath is the ability to spread that curse with the mummy rot, is what it is called. While under the effects
Yeah,
of...
we've seen that before. It's fucking awful.
While under the effects of mummy rot, you can't regain hit points. And every day the subject weakens. Your max hit points decreases. If your max hit points ever goes to 0, its body turns to dust, or an entire desert of ashen silt at this point. So you suspect there is something far more dangerous about this particular type of mummy rot, but you know that you yourself cannot be healed right now.
Fair enough. I'll still do what I was going to do.
Great.
It just won't affect me.
Great.
I'm going to mass healing word at 5th level.
Okay.
So that will be
Yeah, what's the max on that?
3 times 8 is what, 24? 25, 26, 27.
Healing, mass healing word.
Sorry, mass cure wounds. Mass cure wounds.
There we
That's
go.
what I meant.
To all of us?
Yes.
How much is that?
27 hit points.
I love you.
Because Beacon of Hope is up.
Thank you, Daddy.
Is that including me? I'm within range of that?
Yeah.
60
Okay.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool. So everybody is healed 27 hit points. I use my bonus action for that. I'll see if I can like scooch with Saride. I know I can't pull her or anything, but like move with her when she's ready to move outside of the insect plague.
You need to move outside the insect plague now, because if you end your turn in the insect plague, they will devour you.
Love you, mean it. Bye. I'm going to use my movement to go.
Okay. You have a bonus.
Standing?
What?
Am I standing by now? Yeah.
Yes,
I've used
yeah.
my 15 feet to get up. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
So, yeah.
had assumed everybody had stood up. I had given you guys that. Yes. So you get just outside the insect plague. There's still like a scarab beetle just like under the neck piece of your armor that you're like pulling out and tossing to the side. And I believe that is the end of your turn. After Thozen, who's up?
I think it's Fable.
Fable.
Is it me?
yeah.
That felt like I felt like there was someone else ahead of me. I apologize.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
you two
all
are
of
both
you
on a
were
7, I
tied.
think.
That's
I don't
why.
have Dex.
That's why it's me and Meg, and you don't have Dex. I do.
Yeah.
Got it. No, you're fine. That's why I got confused. Okay, great, amazing. So I have to get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Yes,
At the
I do.
end of Thozen's turn,
My God.
the legendary action, it is going to, it sees Thozen release this wave of positive energy, and you watch the mummy lord's eyes sort of glaze over black, then all of the orange and reddish sand within it turns this necrotic shadowed color as it just sort of emanates a pulse of black negativity. I need there is no save.
Great.
You feel the aura of death settle upon each of you. You cannot regain hit points until the end of the Mummy Lord's next turn.
I'm having a Rick O'Connell moment. I hate these guys! Oh, mummies are the worst! I forgot how much I hate them. Is to ride within 5 feet of me.
She's within 10 feet of you.
Fuck me. Okay, well, I can't
You can move to her.
I can. I will try, but attack of opportunity.
He's next to, like, that. You're shuffling around him. He's big.
Great, amazing, great, phenomenal. I will do so. I am going to Saride.
Okay.
I only need 5 feet actually.
Great.
And I grab come on. And I am going to thunder step us the fuck out of there.
Okay.
I am also upcasting it because I need him to get hit harder.
Okay.
Thunder step at is going to be at 3rd. Oh, that is the base. At 4th level, I'm thunder stepping.
Okay.
So he gets a con save. He'll take half damage otherwise, but I teleport myself to an unoccupied space you can see within range. The range is 90 feet. Immediately after you disappear, a thunderous boom sounds, and each creature within the 10 feet of the space you left must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The thunder can be heard for 300 feet away. You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity. Creature must be within 5 feet. There must be an unoccupied space within 5 feet of your destination. So I'm teleporting Meg with me.
Tell me the distance of it again.
90 feet.
90 feet.
So I can get us out of the plague.
Yes, you will get out of the plague. I'm going to say because the plague does obscure some vision, you can only teleport about half as far. So you can teleport 40 feet because you have to be able to see the point. You will be out. Yes.
Out of the fucking cloud.
Yep.
That's what I need.
Great.
That's all I need. And I'm going to cast it again higher so that I can...
Constitution saving throw 22.
Fuck you. Still, it's not thunder. Oh my god, that was a 23 damage though.
Okay. So
That was a really high roll on that.
down to 12.
Yeah, still. And Meg and I out.
Nice.
That is bonus action. Bonus action. I am going to I'm clinging to Saride, and she is still not doing great. Like even with that healing, I'm guessing she's not fine. And I grab her by the face and hey, look at me, all right? We got this. You've got this. And cast Bardic Inspiration, please. 1d6.
Okay. Sounds
You're-
good. I believe that takes us to Saride.
Yeah. When we ported, did you put us near Thozen?
Fable,
Pixie?
did you teleport in the direction of Thozen or Grizz?
If I was smart, I teleported toward the healer.
Great.
Oh,
I feel
because
like-
I didn't know if you wanted us to group up or not.
I would
that's-
like us to group up, but since we can't all be, I trust the monk. I need us fucking healed. We're gonna go back and get him in a minute.
Okay.
I have plans for Grizz. It's okay.
Okay.
It sounded ominous.
I know.
Plans for you. I am still blind, but can I find Thosin
Yes.
to touch on him?
Yes.
I don't want to cast anything. I just want to feel him up.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a better
long-
inspiration than anything I could have ever given you.
It's been a long time.
Bonus action.
I'm going
Bonus
to...
action, touch of a lover. It is 1d20 of inspiration.
Sorry, that just sounds so gross. I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on him and take away Curse.
Make me a wisdom check. Make me a religion check, a wisdom check, an insight check. Anything that is your highest wisdom at this point.
It's insight.
Okay.
Oh, history? No, that's intelligence. You want wisdom.
I'll take
Insight.
if history's better. I'll take history.
Yep. 23.
Okay. So, Greater Restoration. Greater Restoration by itself actually doesn't remove curse. The spell that you're looking for is remove curse. However, you know all of the ash that you've been wading through exists because of the mummy's rot curse. If it was a normal mummy's rot, a remove curse would simply remove it. There is something. These are ancient, different mummies. There is a component to this spell that you need to be able to break the curse.
Okay.
If you have when you are not in a fight, you can find more temporary solutions for Thosin, but to completely remove the curse, you need something. You don't know what it is.
This is not me arguing with you. I'm reading you what my Greater Restoration says.
Okay.
Imbue a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. You can reduce the target's exhaustion by 1 or end one of the following effects on the target. One effect that charmed or petrified the target. 1 curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magical item.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
fine with it not working this time, but is that
That is.
correct?
I missed where it said
Okay.
1 curse. That is my mistake.
Okay.
So yes.
I'm making sure I've never done these things before.
You're good.
Okay. Well then, fuck. I'm not going to do that then.
Okay.
Because it won't do anything.
So I'll tell you what. With Greater Restoration, because it is stronger than remove curse, I believe. Gonna double check. Come on.
Come on. I don't even know if I have remove curse.
Yeah, it is, and it is. Yes, it is. So because it is stronger, what I'm gonna say is that for much like we had with the oh, poor Carlos. Much like we had with the spores, it'll suppress the effects for 24 hours. But
So he can get healed?
he'll be able to be healed. Yeah.
But after 24 hours, it starts.
You'll have to cast it again. Like you'll have to keep casting it.
I feel like we've done this before.
We in fact have. Yeah.
Poor Grizz, like he wasn't here then.
Somehow pour those in. Something in his head this is deja vu. I've been here before. I see a guy with glasses. I see this book nerd. I don't know
feel like
why.
it was like a different life. I don't know.
Real life, my past.
Also a
God,
cleric?
as fuck. Yeah,
It's the
well,
cleric's curse.
Yeah, maybe I should. The cleric's curse. That's exactly
Meg,
what it is.
switch classes again, real fast.
So she's gonna cast Greater Restoration on him then.
Okay.
And then hold on, I keep switching between my things. So it's 5th level, I can do a 2nd level something, if I have a 2nd level something. and then I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Cure Wounds
So-
is an action.
Oh, it is. I need a healing word.
I'm going to save you that spell slot because the negative energy wave prevents healing.
That's right, until the end of his turn.
Yes.
Fuck, and I knew that. Do I have any bonus actions? Like, sorry, I'm so sorry, guys.
you have, like, a
Spiritual
shield
weapon
of faith?
is
I don't
probably...
have spiritual weapon.
Then you do not. I'm pretty sure. Maybe Shield of Faith. That's another bonus action, I believe.
And I don't think I have that either.
Okay.
Yeah, if it didn't have cure or heal in the title, I didn't prepare.
That's decent. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then that is, and we are. Oh, I'm still blind. Okay.
You
And then
you regain your vision at the end of your turn.
I ain't blind no more.
Okay.
I'm going to just put myself behind. Actually, no. I'm a little bit beefier at the moment. I'm going to put myself in front of Thozen.
Okay.
Oh!
I have more hit points. Chill.
Sounds good. I believe that leaves Grizz.
Right. Were there smaller mummies that weren't the Mummy Lord?
The,
And there's
as far as Grizz knows, he's got no idea. But there was something. There was something you hit. Yeah.
and there is still something I feel in front of me.
It is there. Yeah.
I associate these mummies with the sound of falling rain, sand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just keep hitting the thing in front of me.
Yeah.
Disadvantage is a 13.
That'll barely hit.
Oh, this one's with Retorter for 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And he's actually going to hook Backtalker back at his hip and just punch the thing in front of him with his second attack.
Okay.
That's higher, so that'll hit for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Does your unarmed strike deals more damage than your weapons?
No, the first one dealt
8.
9 points of damage.
9.
Or 9, and then the second one I rolled a 1, so it's only 5 points.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. There something you said got me confused.
Oh, sorry. The attack roll was higher.
Ah, there it is. That's what was higher. Sounds good.
And then bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point to take the dodge action.
Okay.
So with that, because I made an unarmed strike as part of my attack action, my AC is now 21. Dodge action, so attacks against me are at disadvantage.
Okay.
And that's what I got.
Sounds good. Those of you that can see. Oh, make a Constitution save at the start of your turn for blindness. Grizz.
8.
Not good enough.
I can't shrug off these acid burns in my eyes.
You are having a time, my dude. Yeah, I am.
He's just sand. There's that fine layer of sand that's just still stuck to him from all the burnt skin. It's just. He almost looks like one of these mummies. Yeah, he almost looks like one of these mummies. From a distance, you wouldn't be able to tell them apart.
Those of you that can see these larger mummies. They're almost the size of the centaurs, but they're tall. Not quite like ogre size, but tall humanoid bordering on giant. And Seth and these mummified sort of lieutenants have shifted their attention sort of away from Grizz and begin to sort of walk towards the trio. But the one that is with Grizz is going to make a attack. It's flat because of dodge. So that is a natural 14 plus 6 for 20.
That'll miss.
Okay, and the second attack is a 16 plus 6 for a 22.
That does hit.
Okay. And that is going to deal 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then they begin to sort of move and shift towards the trio. New round. Bad guys are on a 10. I see Thozen is above a 10. Anybody else above a 10?
On a 7.
Okay. Thozen, you are...
Fable is 10 exactly.
Fable
Fable's 10.
can go first. That's fine. Go ahead, Thozen.
Okay. Beacon of Hope is still up.
Yes.
Cool. Because I'm gonna need some of that too. I am going to kind of do the same thing as last time. I am going to cast Mass Cure. Wait, what level is that shit? Oh no, I can't do that one. Oh, whatever. I'm doing it anyways. Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level. That's right. I can't do that.
Yep.
I can't heal. No, just kidding.
The negative energy is still lingering on each of you. You can try to channel divine healing, but as you start to, you feel it just dampen in your hand.
So I'm gonna do the second part first, and then the first part. Thozen's gonna take a little piece of parchment out of his satchel real quick, toss it forward as it is gonna hover in the air, and very living my best card captor Sakura moment, take the mace and slam the parchment with it.
Yeah.
As it engulfs into quick embers and flames and wraps around him, and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Nice.
And so I'll do that, and then that's my bonus. And as an action, I'm going to then spin the mace around and point it at the main fucker that keeps hitting me. And I'm going to go ahead and burn two charges and cast Agonizer Scorcher.
Okay. Yep. Agonizer Scorcher. Dexterity saving throw. Natural 1.
Cool. So 3d8 fire damage. Sorry, it's been so long since I've used dice on this thing. Alright, 17 fire damage. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah. 17 fire damage. It is still vulnerable to fire. So that doubles up to 34. The ray of flame sort of burns through the center of it. And you can see where the bandages aren't. It's reflecting light in a very crystalline kind of way. You can see it's been kind of burnt to glass, essentially.
And then I'm just gonna push Saride back and get in front of her.
This is the cutest couples. No, I'm strong now. Stay back.
I beat you, boy. Now move.
Okay.
You said I could go first?
Yes, you can.
Good. I have a technical question about Das Cittern. Technically, I'm using it to cast spells, but I am casting spells with it.
Oh, yes, you are. Yep.
So I can use meta magic to make one of these a bonus action.
Sure.
Phenomenal. I am going to order matters. First, cast fly on myself.
Okay.
Say to the other two, I'm going to get Grizz. And then cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
With the Cittern.
Okay.
I both coming from the I am going to try to fly in and get him. But this way, at least the sand isn't slowing me down. It's not rough terrain.
Yes, that is
I'm not buried in
true.
it, which is why I did that. I'm 20 feet in the air, invisible. So in theory, until I cast something, I'm at least safe from being a target while I try to go get Grizz out. Is that okay?
I'm double checking the wording on something, but I think
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
should be okay.
You said-
Yeah.
You said safe from target, and I just thought, yeah, she cast fly at herself, so she can't go to target now.
Yeah, it was literally it's just so that I can try to get over to him without this guy deciding to snipe me out of the air, because they need to focus on healing each other and themselves and not me for a round or two. That's all.
Yeah, I understand. It's a little bit of a gray area, but that's fine. Let's go with it.
Cool. That's my whole turn.
So you are flying to Grizz.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Make me a stealth check with advantage.
Thank you, I shall. The fuck is stealth? It's not a saving throw. That's why I was looking in the wrong place. An 11 and a 12. So, a 12.
Okay. As you take off flying towards Grizz, your stealth check doesn't beat his passive perception of 14. So he is going. You know that he sees you. He's going to be at disadvantage trying to attack you. It is gonna you're still invisible.
That's fine.
But there are the signs of. I mean, there's a bunch of dust in the air.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, just letting you know.
Yep.
That is the end of your turn. You get 60 feet over to Grizz. You traveled 45, so yeah, you're right there next to him. Okay. Mummy Lord is going to. Let's see. I apologize. It is going to cast its dreadful gaze upon Saride. And I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
The dreadful gaze in me sees the dreadful gaze in you.
Gazaste.
That's a 24.
A 24. Nicely
Who's a
done.
dreadful gaze now? Ugh.
Okay.
Who's the most? Can I just appreciate this specific team for accessories really punctuating the moment? We all need Quack fans. It's the vibe here.
Yes.
All right. So he is going to wheel about and cast. Yep. He's going to lay eyes on Grizz and cast Harm. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 1.
How many hit points do you have?
39.
Okay. So, we'll give it a roll. We'll see how it does.
My dice are betraying me tonight.
I can get him. It's fine.
Story of my life.
6, 7, 8.
Not mummy rotted. Otherwise, this could be extra bad.
That is true. I mean, Harm, as far as terrible spells to have cast on you, Harm is oddly disappointing in
It
some
ain't
way.
power word kill.
Although if it knocks me unconscious, there's going to be this funny bit with Fable Weekend at Burning a corpse through the air.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, go unconscious! Make me drag your ass! Without casting, just... I was a puppeteer in the circus. I'm ready. I know where to put the strings.
At that point, it's like that's Beetlejuice. It's just
29 plus.
please sing Deo as you drag him across the sands.
plus 29, 39, 49, 50. You are reduced to 1 hit point. Cannot reduce you below 1 hit point. Since you failed the saving throw, your maximum hit points are reduced by 50 for 1 hour.
So now you're a pleb
All right.
with the rest of us.
I almost have as few hit points as Pixie.
One of us. One of us.
I'm gonna change tracks and I'm gonna go back.
There you go. Just gonna
Clearly fine.
wheeling around. All right.
Oh,
That is it for the Mummy Lord, Seth, who is after a 10.
Me.
Okay.
His turn is done. It's healing time, baby.
Okay.
The thing is still up. So we are going to... I'm going to do what my boyfriend tried, but couldn't do all of these times.
You're gonna
Mass-
go. Never mind.
Say?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. I don't have to. We're going to mass cure wounds.
Okay.
It's a range of 60 feet, so I should be able to get Grizz too.
Yes.
Kosher. At 5th level.
Okay.
So that's 3d8 plus 4. I don't know.
28.
28. So everybody gets 28.
almost back to full.
Oh, okay.
All that how you frame it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Glass half full.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move away from Thozen. It's like 15 feet, just so we're not the two of us together in case they hit us with something.
Okay.
Gonna divide and conquer or something ridiculous like that. So, and that'll be quite enough.
Okay. The end of your turn, the Mummy Lord drops into sand and is going to whirlwind teleport itself over behind Thozen and Saride.
Rude.
Who's up next?
Grizz.
Okay.
Yep. So conscious Constitution save to see if I'm still blind, right?
Yes.
13.
13 is not enough.
Okay.
Looking for a 15 or better.
Okay. Don't know that Fable is there. I'm just gonna keep punching into whatever, sack of sand is still in front of me.
Okay.
That is a 14 with retorter.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. For 13 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
Second attack is a disadvantage 16. I'm gonna make this burning key point. Make this a stunning strike.
Okay.
With the offhand, that's 11 points of bludgeoning damage. That's
Okay.
Constitution 17 saving throw for the stunning strike.
Ooh, that might be close. That's a 10 plus 3, 13. Not close.
Okay, so stunned, and then just as a bonus action, because without spending a key point, I can make one more attack. Just part of being a Kensai. This would be a flat roll, right? Because it's stunned.
Yes, correct.
Which is a 27 to hit on that one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then one more key point just to increase the damage on that by a d8. 15, 22 points of damage from that last attack.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna drop that that secondary pillar of sand and you hear it sort of rain stick fall onto the sand dune, and because your ears are a little perked up being blind, you hear the ever so subtle sound of it continuing to twist down
A
into the
Daredevil
sand.
moment.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else, Grizz?
I guess I'm gonna run back in the direction that I could last hear the group.
Okay.
Got no idea that Fable's there, so.
Okay. Yeah. You start going. Yeah, it is half your speed, so about 30 feet. Yeah.
Perfect. And that's it?
Okay. Sounds good. The end of your turn, the Mummy Lord is going to utilize its rotting fist on Saride.
There's only one man who's allowed to fist me, and it sure as shit ain't him. Please God, don't hit me.
21.
But that'll do it.
So that is
Oh.
19 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
plus 10, 15, 23 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So it's 15 and 23
38.
together?
Yeah, 38 total.
38. I'm going to use my Shadowfell tattoo and
19.
half it. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, stop doing that. Oh, in heaven. Okay, and then a con save?
Yes.
No! 5.
You contract the mummy rot.
Okay. And now I have to do con for Beacon of Hope.
Yes. DC 10.
Don't fuck me. 19. Well,
Okay.
that's up.
All right. That is it for legendary action. Who is after Grizz? Anybody? Okay. New round. Jack for the bad guys. Okay.
Hey, his king.
Fable is up first with the ace.
Fucking is. Good. Amazing. I am going to, thank you so much for that code. Amazing. Phenomenal. I think they need to go to North Foundry. Yes, correct. If your dice are rolling bad for you, get you some new ones. So, I made it almost to Grizz, and he started running to of where we were. What are the odds he, like, right next to me?
I mean,
or within 5 feet of me is all I need, actually.
you were within 5 feet of him when he ran away from you.
Fuck you, Grizz! It's fine. I'm gonna U-turn, and I'm going to go toward 5 feet of him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shout out, "It's me, buddy! We're getting out of here!" And I'm going to thunderstep us again.
Okay.
Please be willing. And
I can full hear her voice.
stop telling people I'm dead. And I would like the is the guy still within 10 feet?
He's not within 10 feet of Grizz. No, he had teleported back behind Saride and Thozen. He's in melee
fine.
with them now.
I can get us back to where we were because that was within the range that I saw
yeah.
earlier. So
Yeah.
I'm going to teleport us into the group. Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Okay.
So no damage needed, no rolls for that. I just move us.
Okay.
Oh, bam! And I'm visible again. I'm flying, but I'm visible, and I have landed us.
Okay.
Landed.
Lots uncomfortable and you can't see.
It's fine!
Believe that's your bonus action.
That's an action.
Is it? Okay, great.
Understep is an action.
All right.
However, I am going to, burn another sorcery point to quicken. I would like to be out of... since I was flying and I can just teleport us in general, I would like to not be in melee with this man.
Okay.
Because I would like to cast Fireball. Nope, not Fireball. That'll kill everybody. Chromatic Orb. I'm just using fire damage. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I am casting it at, 2nd level.
Okay.
Chromatic Orb. +7 to hit. Please hit. Fucking hit. Oh, 26.
26 does hit.
Okay. 13, 14, 15 points of damage, so 30.
30. Okay. Sounds good. As the orb of a fire bursts into the mummy Lord Seth, it begins to crumble in these glass-like pieces, shattering onto the sand. And you watch as the other two mummy pillars that had been just sort of lumbering and just sort of watching begin to shift and start to walk in that direction. And you all hear very distinctly from the sand beneath your feet this oh, to be reunited with the sands of eternity. And from the ziggurat, from those pillars, from those lumbering figures, one of which Grizz had dropped into the sand, a similar sort of voice begins to drift. Zack, you fail us yet again. No, Graft. It is you. All of you who fail. Gifted your organs, your ka, your soul, the very life essence that was forbidden us. I led you here. I've given you everything. Your flesh is mine by right. And you watch the pillars, those lumbering mummies, their bandages begin to fall away, and the sand, the figures of them, as the sand begins to fall, you see others of the quartet of pharaohs that had been in that statue room that you guys had opened, and from where the one that Grizz had dropped, the sand begins to pull towards all of you, pull towards your feet immediately where Seth had been dropped, and the sand begins to twist and swirl, and other than Fable, who is flying, there's this great sort of deep inhale and sucking sound as this Mummy Lord Seth, this ancient figure, begins devouring the remains of his former allies. I would like all of you to make me athletics checks unless you athletics or strength saving throw, whichever one is better. Unless you are flying, because the downward spiral of this sand is beginning to draw you all deeper.
11.
9.
24.
Okay. Those in you feel the sands beneath your feet begin to shift, and you start to run out to the side. You are making progress. You are not being dragged in, but you can see Saride and Grizz begin to be drawn deeper into this spiraling fall.
If I see her going in, I would go in towards her versus away.
Okay. Fable, you're watching your friends as they begin to be drained down into the sands. What would you like to do?
Panic? I would like to... Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I would like very much to, am I able to cast a spell?
Sure.
Am I able to move and cast a spell?
Sure.
Good. I yeet myself down. I brought us all into a group. We're all within 5 feet of each other.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... There's how many of us? There's, I can only teleport one creature with them. I cannot bring them all with a higher level thunder step. Fuck me. God damn it. I would like to... I'm just going to try to, while... You know what? While this man is busy doing other things, I'm just gonna try to light him the fuck up, hoping that if I kill him, this will stop.
Okay.
That's all I can do. And at 6th level, I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. Make the attack roll.
That's an 18. Do we know his AC already?
You're casting it in essentially the air. You're
Yeah.
gonna hit something.
Okay.
But yes, 18 would be above his armor class.
Okay. That is 32, 33, 34, 35 points of fire damage.
Okay. 35 points of fire damage.
And if he's not in mummy form, I'm guessing he doesn't double the damage.
So he's still mostly sand. And you watch him sort of drawing in his allies. Your chromatic orb does go bursting into his chest, and he just sort of looks down at it and back at you. His form now towering near 10 feet tall, and you watch as the sand begins to coalesce into finery, a kind of dull golden finery that that would have perhaps been a good way to do that. A type of dull golden finery that is striking to say the least, and you can tell there's parts of his body underneath that are still sand, that have not become true and proper flesh. But
Oh my god. They look.
You can see the gold aura and halo begin to rise up sort of behind him. And Apologies. I'm going to close that out for everybody there. A brief look at it. And he digs his hand into it. As it glassifies, it burns his hand, and he just sort of positions it near his heart and physically pulses the fire, burning himself as he does. Unthotep will live again. Run. Tell them life itself will choke on my dead.
But not their lives!
You look down.
Yours!
You look down and their hands. The only person you can see is Thosen.
Give them back and I'll send any message you fucking want!
Grizz, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, as Grizz and Saride and those are all getting pulled into this, can I throw something to Saride?
Sure.
Okay. The immovable rod.
Okay. Make a ranged attack roll. Disadvantage, because you are still blind. I'll give you a con save before you throw it. See if you can recover your eyesight.
Yeah. It's 16, 20 for the Constitution save.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Saride.
Okay.
You have inspiration!
I know. And we've switched to the real dice because I can't do this anymore. We're gonna use it. Where did my 6 go? 13.
You catch it.
Okay. Megan's not sure what she's supposed to do with this.
If you click it, it holds in place and doesn't move. It takes 2,000 pounds of force to shift it at all.
Ayo! Okay, so then she'll... Yeah. But... reach out for Grizz if she can?
Tell you what. Just roll me... all of you roll me a percentile. If you guys are within 15 of each other, she can touch that person.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? You didn't do this. Saride, what do you have?
44?
Grizz?
I got 100.
Thosen?
96.
Okay. Thosen and Grizz, you guys, you catch each other. Fable, you're standing there, you're floating there face to face. Saride, you click the rod.
Yeah,
Okay.
hanging out.
The sand is pouring over you, and you can't feel anyone around you. You can't hear anything. You're just sort of lost in this deep desert. Grizz and Thosen. Thosen, make me a spellcasting check.
Is that just like my wisdom?
Just your wisdom, yeah.
21.
21. Okay. Fable, what are you doing?
I was waiting to see if my
If your offer...
yeah, if my offer took.
No. No,
Fuck
God, no.
then.
No, God.
Then
Yeah.
I am.
You offer some form of deal, and the desert laughs. Thosen,
Then
what did you get?
Question.
Yeah.
Am I under the impression that we are in an undead entity, like, or is this just being controlled by the undead entity?
Ooh, a little bit of a mix. Do you want to attempt to rebuke undead?
I'm gonna
Turn undead?
turn undead
Okay.
while I grab onto Grizz with one hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. And your spellcasting check was a 23, 22?
21.
21. Even better. Grizz and Thozen, as you guys are holding hands, digging around, feeling the weight, Thozen, you take hold of your holy symbol. Your mind casts itself to Branos, to the purity of the forge, and to your fate and destiny and participation therein. And from that symbol bursting forth from you is this rush of positive energy. Turn undead goes for, 30 feet?
Correct.
Okay. Grizz and Thozen, around you, this burst of positive energy clears out 90% of this sand. And suddenly, where you had been sort of waiting in this underwater, almost like zero-G sort of feel, you immediately fall. You hit the ground. Don't worry about fall damage. And you can see where Thozen's positive energy has sort of trickled into these branches of gold and platinum. And like a trace of light, they sort of begin to run down the branches to the trunks and up to the higher levels, up to the smallest of twigs. And there is, beneath this sand, this pocket, this canopy, and it is very much stunning. And that energy sort of catches like wildfire and lights itself down what is an oddly pleasant walking path surrounded by trees without leaves at this point, but trees that had been buried beneath the sand, trees that stretch high into this sand-like sky. And you realize you are in something of the of Titania's court. You are in a walking path among the city of the Summer Fae, deep beneath the sands. You look up, and almost as though you are in an aquarium or in like a rapture, but with sand, is kind of the only thing I can kind of think to explain it as. You can see Saride, just a little bit of her feet, kind of stuck in the sand, holding on to this as that whirlpool continues to whip around them. Thozen, you could, if you wanted to, cast a message.
I will. I don't have that though.
You don't have message?
No.
Okay. Do you have
mean
sending?
sending?
I mean,
Sending. Yeah.
Oh, I have sending.
You can do sending.
Oh,
It's
okay.
sending is like the fancy version of message, but
Well,
I was trying.
Messages in cleric.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
Nope.
no, it's not.
It's
It's
bard.
more arcane.
that's very odd.
It's
Um,
bard and like arcane trickster rogue.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
This
not.
is this is kind of a nice moment. It's strange that I'm the one here with you, still holding hands with those. And
Right.
Nice moment.
Grizz,
This is.
you don't see any of it. You're just happy you're not drowning in sand.
He's not blind anymore.
yeah, no,
Oh,
I
you
got the
saved.
save on that.
Understood. Yes. Great. Yeah. Then yes, it's a wonderful moment.
This is the life I want for you too when I die. Just,
You said to move on.
What about
so-
elephant boyfriend?
well,
Oh yeah, my elephant boyfriend.
Just Dozen and Grizz with Saride watching from above.
Or
aw.
watching Saride above.
You think she
yeah,
went above?
because she's just dangling. No, she's currently above us.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna cast sending, and say, Saride, trust me. Unclick the unmovable rod. I will catch you, and Grizz will help. And I look at Grizz, and I look at our hand.
Click.
Well, basket catcher
Yeah. Yeah.
at a slope from the 7 foot tall
You
to the 3'8".
I don't know what you think Grizz is going to be helping with here, but okay.
you do catch Saride. And I'm guessing one of you would like to let Fable know?
I was going to say, do I?
Fable's about to set the entire desert
Oh,
on fire.
shit.
Like,
Can I
I'm,
have you? Oh wait, I have it too.
do you?
Yeah, I'll.
I would say you do it, because I don't know what she looks like or what she's doing.
You don't know what she
you don't know
looks
what I
like.
look like?
Oh, I got sunk under sand. I don't know what the hell she's doing.
You don't have to see her.
It's not scrying.
It's not message. You can do it. Just. I have one slot left.
Okay, I'm gonna send a message to Fable.
Thank you.
Okay. What is that message?
Fable, we are in some sand bubble under the sand, but so far the three of us seem to be okay for the time being.
Fable is. She tries not to let that. Just in case somehow he thinks he killed them and he didn't. She doesn't want to. She is barely containing setting her entire self on fire to just wail at this man
Okay.
for drowning her friends in front of her. And finally, she just pencil dive drops into the just no more fly. And just with a scream of fury and frustration, she's gonna.
All I hear in my head is the scream of frustration.
Yes, you do, and it gets closer and closer and closer as she.
As you go, he is going to try to bash you because he knows you're alive.
He is welcome to do so.
That is a 24 to hit.
It's going to hit. He's going to take all of 3 fire damage from hitting me.
6 fire damage. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So I do need the Constitution saving throw from you.
Fuck.
15 points of bludgeoning damage plus
10.
you have the mummy rod as well.
Fuck!
Plus
Give me a total.
$26 total.
Thank you.
As you all regroup beneath the sands, everybody but Grizz, you can feel your flesh be just sort of turning dry. and very much like psoriasis or like some other, not quite leprosy. Leprosy sounds gooey. This is dry. You're just sort of like...
Leprosy is dry, by the way.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yes.
Good to know. Well, you're just sort of schlepping off skin on the top. But as you guys stand on this clearly fey walkway, this fey landscaping of not just natural trees and beauty, but molded with deeply magical, sort of infused metal and petrified wood and cultivated beauty in awe and vibrance of the sun, of summer, of life. You can see sort of like little fairy lights bursting into life and then dissipating. They all sort of shift in these waves down the path.
Do I know what those are?
Make a history check with advantage.
Okay. 21.
So, on the prime material plane, sometimes there are like whites or ghost lights, where souls of badly killed sort of linger, right? In the Feywild, they are more vibrant, but they are less depressed and hostile, right? So you get the feeling that whatever bit of positive energy had sort of touched this place, it is either the will of the place itself, of the Feywild, of the season, or the collectiveness of the Summer Fae that were once here, trying to reach out in a to point you in some sort of direction, and you get the feeling that the energy that is here is limited. That the choking sands, it's very much like pouring, like trying to bury a roaring fire. This place, this summer court, is the smoldering flame beneath the surface. The fire that has not been put out, but is rather burning at the sands itself. And it is recognizing a bit of life and fire in you as a group.
She'll just start following the lights.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, let's go.
I look down at Griz's hand and finally let go. And then go to stride.
Fable's with us now, yeah? She's landed? Okay, yeah.
She has. She looks... How does Fable look?
Miserable. Infuriated, upset, a little bruised, but fine. Just fucking a mood.
Yeah. You all begin to tread down this path, and it becomes clear that the energy, the life that you have brought back to the desert just by being something that isn't dead, something that is breathing and angry and sad, scared, something with emotions, something that the Feywild embraces. This is not a land of depression. That's the Shadowfell. This is a land of extremes. And feeling your desperation, feeling your anger, feeling your fear is sort of like lighter fluid to just sort of start to burst, start to catch. And as you walk, the energy of these face sprites sort of pushes the sand up and away, and it continues to kind of dig out this path for you. And behind you, you get about 300 feet in kind of either direction down this path, and then the sand starts to fall back in. Right, it's opened this bubble of life for you, or maybe you've opened it for the city. You're not quite sure where you're going, but you are following these lights as they dance. You all are having a moment to walk and talk and regroup yourselves, if you would like.
Is everyone all right?
I felt better. You?
I don't feel great, honestly. Chris, are you all right?
I'm doing fine. Like those and Sid felt better. Like Grizz has been kind of walking along next to Fable and just without saying anything, just like pat her on the back and just kept walking. But,
So back of her calf?
like reached up, patted her on the back.
I'm small.
She's
He can
pretty
reach.
small.
Yeah, I am a small. Grab some ass.
Jump up.
I'm going to also check on
Rest?
Stride and yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I figured when we got where the
Yeah.
sprites were taking us, I'm assuming it's someplace safe, so we're just not like resting on the road
That's
or on
fair.
this little pathy thing.
That's fair.
But fuck yeah.
Yeah, no. Okay, let's hope that we can make it to where. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on Stride, knowing that she's in the same effect that I'm in.
Okay.
Fable, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
It's fine. I can handle
Like,
it.
do you have it too? Did you get mummy rotted? Yes, you did. Fuck.
Yeah.
I can get.
I mean, I can do it before we go to bed.
Yeah, we're gonna take a rest, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna greater rest her ration. I don't know. Boom.
Does that take away the mummy rot thing?
No, it just
We
makes
have
it
to-
that you can heal.
I think
Yes.
for now, that's gonna
Yeah.
come back in the morning.
Every day
24
we
hours.
have to do
We're
it
gonna
at least
slot
once.
to yeah.
Yeah.
For now, but it's something.
You walk down the path, and Sarai, you can tell there are similarities in design between here and the city of Rose and Thorns. This is more ostentatious, more militant, looks like. But wherever you look, you can sort of see or imagine these spectral lives of of the Fae that once tread on this path. And as you walk, the rest of you can sort of hear the odd bits of music and life that lived here. You walk for about 5-10 minutes, and then you see up ahead of you this domed canopy held up by grand oak trees. This almost like this massive yurt or this massive tent, but each of those pillars, each of those uprights, those poles is this great grandfather tree that has sort of grown together. And as you all begin to come within that 300 feet of this place, almost as though the wind or the sand, almost as though the spirits in a hurried stage sweeper fashion begins to push the sand back off the path and out from between the trees and off of its branches. And within this great tree yurt, there is a central dais, and around it are rows of sort of stadium seating grown out of the tree, roots and limbs that fill in the in-between. It is a place of counsel, of knowledge, knowing the Summer Court, probably a place of planning some bit of war. It is a great hall. Vast and open. Warm the way a tender fire on a cold night is, as opposed to the oppressive burning heat of the skies above. And then you hear it there in the center, this subtle, sweet gurgle. This little bubbling, this little dance of water. What would you like to do?
I'm going to the gurgle.
Okay. Yeah, towards the center of the room. It is up a few steps, but there's a large pool, and you can see that it was filled in with sand for sure, but it's now sort of like this. I guess like a underwater like petting tank. You can see the water sort of pushing up past the sand, and filling it. And there in the ripples, Sarai, roll me a percentile.
$35.
There in the reflection of the water, you can see maps of the city, of the Feywild. You see notes written in Sylvan and Elven. You see the information gathered by the Fae of the Summer Court before they had been overrun.
And it's just can I like reach into the pool and get it, or is it just like memories of paper?
It is, you can reach in and sort of manipulate it, but it is more illusory than it is tangible.
Okay.
But it is a repository of information.
She's going to take out her diary and start writing down.
Okay. What information are you looking for?
It's just whatever's there. Whatever, if there's information, okay. That's okay, we didn't have to be on. I'm assuming there's information on the mummy lords.
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Nope, not a D6. Fuck, I might as well put 10.
Information on the lords is, it's nothing that they have tangible, hard information on. But that's something that might be held in closer to the seat of power. You can see in the map where Titania's throne is, where her domicile is. It's not far, a few buildings over, lengthy walk perhaps.
Then she's gonna sketch the map of the city, just a very rudimentary.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And in Sylvan, she'll whisper to the water, "Thank you."
Is there anything else you would like to search for on there?
Oh! Yeah, but that's information on the mummies.
What?
Oh, how do we get rid of mummy rot?
Okay. Yeah, make an investigation check.
Okay, we'll try this, because now my dice are fucking me. 12.
It's gonna take you a while. Probably an hour, at least. But you can see that there were this was something that they identified very early as a problem, right? Traditional mummy rot, relatively easy to cure, especially amongst the tremendously powerful Fae, the Archfey, right? This is a third level spell, right? Not terrible. Because this is an old ancient sort of proto curse, it needs something from the root of it. And there was an expedition sent to the border of the equinox, the land but place between summer and fall. Because these mummy bandages, this wrapping, has practice of autumnal. Let's plop that up. Sorry. Healers. And this time of autumn, right? Of relaxation, of regrouping, of preparing for winter, of being content. The season associated with contentment. You should be able to find the necessary bandages that would allow you to remove the curse, and would allow you to cut up, probably distribute it to any spellcaster able to cast remove curse, to take it off of soldiers.
And it's elven bandages, not mummy bandages.
So to remember the story, they made the mummies, the angels and the fae. They wrapped them up, and they've sort of corrupted that original practice of mummification, of being bandaged and preserved, right? And they've made it this unholy kind of what it is now, right?
Right.
Originally, it was not a curse.
Okay. So. Okay.
The City of the Autumn Stars.
That's it. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. That's just Megan not understanding.
You'll find holy bandages that can
in autumn. Okay.
Yeah, in the City of the Autumn Stars.
And the map that we have access to right now is just the map of the Summer Court.
No, you can find a map of what the Feywild was before it was all sand.
So she'll draw a quick sketch.
Yeah, it's
to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I mean, the Feywild was navigated by landmark. More of a, you see the big tree, take a left kind of directions than a north, south,
directions.
east, west kind of thing. But yeah, you have an idea. You have a sense of direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this feel like shelter enough for us to take a rest?
Yes.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yes, please.
Taking a short rest or a long rest?
I would need a long one.
Do we feel safe taking a long one here?
I mean,
It's still just kind of a bubble of sand over us, right?
Hey, I question.
Yes. Question.
The spell remove curse.
Yes.
Jen also cannot do anything to even for one person.
So
no, not for this one.
Just making sure.
To put this in other terms, right? So remove curse, restoration, lesser restoration, greater restoration, and this goes back to campaign 1. These spells are like the amoxicillin of today, right?
Yeah.
It is a broad spectrum antibiotic, will cure or help you cure most things we know about, right? But this mummy rot is the polio of, like, it takes something specific. It takes something special. You need something from the original magic, the original curse. That is a spellcasting component. Once you have that, then casting remove curse will remove it.
Making
right?
Sure.
Yeah. So that is. This is and this is why these mummies have been so successful against the Fae, because it is a uncurable curse. So I will give you guys a choice. You can engage. You can greater restoration, right? Remove curse. Anything along those lines is going to suppress it for 24 hours. When you do that, you can either be able to receive natural healing, so you'll get your hit points back overnight. You'll be able to spend hit dice, or you'll have to rely on magical healing. It won't allow you to do both.
Right now, those of us who have had that done, if we take the long rest, we will get the healing back. But tomorrow, when we start getting hit, we will not.
Yes, you can sleep now, get all your hit points back. So.
Right, it's that question of, do I burn all my spell slots and just mass heal everyone magically in case we get attacked in the middle of the night? Or...
I am completely tapped out.
No, not you.
Nothing but cantrips
No, you're
left.
good.
I'm just... So, like...
Yeah.
I need a long rest.
No, I know. We need a long rest. Well, I know we need a long rest. It was the question of whether or not,
Sure.
was... Yes. If we could only do one.
And that's just with healing, right? Everything else is still as normal.
Yeah.
Mummy Rot doesn't eat spell slots, otherwise
No.
just kill us now.
Nope.
Fucking kill us now.
No, Mummy Rot does not eat spell slots. The only spell slots it eats is the ones you need to cast to suppress it.
Function? Yes. So Mummy Rot is a chronic illness, kids. I hate it! If you wonder what it's like to have a chronic, debilitating disorder of any kind where you, like, still function, this, Mummy Rot, is the most accurate D&D example I've ever seen in my life.
It's Cody's Mummy Rot, I mean, but
Yeah,
that's...
this version of Mummy Rot. Yep. So, long rest, please. May we? I'd very much like to survive tomorrow, and we won't in this condition. But if this place feels safe.
And we could do watches. I just need 4 hours.
Yep. Well, I still have quite a lot left. I'll take a first watch. You need to sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take second.
And I'll do third and fourth.
Oh, Grizz will take
Yeah.
third.
Yep. Knocks a ride the fuck out.
As
Grizz
you... Go ahead.
pours some of the sand out of his food pack and cooks dinner for everybody.
Your food's rotten.
No.
Oh no, Grizz's nightmare.
No. That's it. I'm gonna go fuck that mummy up.
Yeah.
Like,
Just
I'm with
that
you.
personal.
Yeah. You... I'll just go ahead and tell you, one of the effects of being this close to mummies, to mummy lords, is that food instantly molds, water instantly evaporates, and anything basically non-magical spoils. Wine turns to vinegar, jerky turns to ash. But
Grizz is now going through his backpack being like, that's useless. That's shit.
All of the whiskey's gone too. All of the rum's gone.
Oh no!
Tower of Treasure fucked. Okay. Well,
The water that is here is still good in that reflecting pool. It is cool, clear, and while not satisfying, you won't starve. It is the Fey version of a protein shake. If you want.
I don't like the idea of water being that quite frankly.
It's not. It's just water.
Yeah, I know, but now I can't shake it because Fey protein shake. Oh,
it's like a gel.
gross. Stop.
Riz has also taken a pot of it and gone off in a corner and is like sponge bathing himself, like
That's
trying
fair. With the water jelly?
It's not jelly.
Hey, look over
it's
this.
water.
just a dwarven ass as he's just in a corner, fully naked, just scrubbing all this sand.
Why
So
bother
Ryan
going
falls
into the
asleep.
corner if you're not going to put up a... We've seen it before.
It's
No,
just
no,
more
no.
out of politeness than anything.
So Ryder's just like passed out by the
Yeah.
water with her fingers in the pond, just drooling.
Fable tucks her in ever so gently. And it's going to be okay. I know you can't hear me. And I'm sorry I wasn't stronger up there. She goes and starts... No, Sarai's asleep. She couldn't hear that. She was just whispering for her own guilt.
She can hear in trance.
Well, she can't answer. Fuck it. Fable doesn't know she can hear in trance. This is new information.
I'm
And
aware of my surroundings.
fuck. And she is going to gross. Yeah, she will also try to, during her first watch, she's gonna try to kind of clean up. She's gonna play with her tiny baby pocket Allosaurus that's just lets him run around, stretch his legs. Friend. And yeah, she's just quietly play. She's practicing, she's learning, she's getting better. Try and keep everything quiet and peaceful.
The canopy of the summer fae sort of joins in, harmonizes with you. It seems starved for any bit of life, wonder. You guys are in the canopy for about 30 minutes into your long rest when you take a moment and are put to high alert, hearing something approach. And wading through the one of the thicket sides of our canopy yurt, stepping through comes the rest of your party. Treasure, Clever Stitch, Tyroth, Narvi. Seeming that they too had been drowned in the sands to be saved by the city below. The one bit of news that they have to bring, two bits. One, there are teleportation circles here between all of the cities, if you can figure it out. And it looks as though the ziggurats are on the move.
Of fucking course they are.
So,
But you're all alive, you're all...
they seem sandy and burnt and a little worse for wear. You're not sure if Narvi is afflicted
Has
by
mummy rot or not? Like he's just.
There is some rot happening. We're not entirely sure of the cause.
Could just be Narvi rot.
Could just be Narvi rot, exactly. But you are reunited. And as you settle in, you all know you have a few tasks ahead of you. You search through the knowledge. You need the bandages from the City of the Autumn Stars to cure mummy rot. Delivering that to the Winter Court will provide a cure for the remaining Fey armies. You also need the heart of the unified Ankotep. It will make them stronger, but it is required for you to be able to finally kill them. So, reunited, this knowledge, and in the hearth of the Summer Fae, our archivists settle in to dream in the lands of the Feywild. And that is where we are going to end our adventure for this evening. How are you guys doing?
Emotional
Excellent.
damage. Fable has some shit going on and she's barely holding it fucking together. This is not helping. Guys.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
You guys did very well. Rather than so the Mummy Lord is actually a pretty weak monster stat.
Don't say that's tough to us.
No. So no. Here's the thing. You guys went into this fight. Many of you bloodied, down a bunch of spell slots. Grizz was blind.
The entire time.
That's yeah. I mean that the reason there were other mummies there to start is that I've seen you guys fight mummy lords. They only have 97 hit points, and with fire vulnerability, that's like 2 good fireballs, right? Like.
I was trying.
This is not a indictment of your abilities.
I know.
But to let you know, both story-wise and because of the stat block, right? I had written up mythic stats, and this one was going to go through. I honestly figured all 4, just Mummy Lord, right? The stats change. You guys were in a rough place. I think this is a better story because you won, you beat it, right? So please don't, like, I wasn't not pulling punches on you guys. I think this lets you guys get to the next bit of the next story beat, the next adventure beat, right? When you face the mummy again, it won't be like 4 little ones. It's gonna be a massive mythic bag of hit points with scarabs and holy magic, like all the whole 9 yards. We're doing the whole. We're gonna have the rock with scorpion body, CGI on the side. We're doing all of it. Jet Li in the back. We've got them all. Okay.
Oh my god, that's right.
But
Oh shit, what did you do?
but I you guys fought a very good, very tough fight. You guys just ended up very much on your back foot to start, and being a party member down is tough. So, I think you guys did great. I had a good adventure. I hope you guys did too. So yeah, I love you guys. I think that's where we're gonna say goodnight. Is everybody okay? Are you guys okay?
I sent you a raid thing. But yes, I'm Fable's having a time.
Absolutely.
But good.
All right. Well, guys, hang out for just a minute. We're going to set you up on a raid. We're sending you over to the Nerd Asylum. It's going to be a good time. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will see you all next time. But until then, be cool. We do the raid. We do the transition.